Greetings and welcome back to my channel, guys. How are you doing today? So in this video we are going to depart from Taladas for a minute to talk about the Minotaur and their starting on Ansalon. Now, during the Age of Dreams, after the creation of the Minotaurs by the Grey Gem, the Minotaurs founded a country called Mythondros, trying to carve their own realm out of the world, a place where they can be free and happy. Unfortunately, the Minotaurs made the ill-fated mistake of invading the neighboring realm of the dwarves, Kalthux. They did not expect the resistance the dwarves gave them, as they fought back against the Minotaurs and drove them all the way back into the Minotaur lands. The dwarves razed all of the Minotaur cities and brought back thousands of Minotaurs as slaves, effectively annihilating Mythondros and conquering the land for themselves. Now, hundreds of years later, a mighty Minotaur was born into slavery. His charisma brought many Minotaurs to his cause, as he made promises to his people to lead them out of slavery and into freedom. Ambeoutin and his band made a series of successful raids, initiated guerrilla warfare against the dwarven nation, and making sure that the dwarves will never know that Minotaurs were behind the killings. As the years go by and the attacks are ever successful, a wizard named Skythos approached Ambeoutin and his band, pledging his allegiance to the Minotaur and to his cause. And it did not take long before the two became fast friends. The wizard consulted Ambeoutin, guiding him towards a quest to find the lost axe of the emperors. This quest was granted to the wizard through a vision, where he saw that if the Minotaur did not find this precious artifact, they would not win the rebellion. Ambeoutin then embarks on an epic adventure to retrieve this famous axe, eventually finding the axe in a hoard of a green dragon. And when he confronted the green dragon, the axe magically appeared in his hand, assisting him in slaying the dragon. And on his return, Ambeoutin formed an army of Minotaurs and faced off against the dwarves. Even though his forces were outnumbered 5-1, the Minotaurs managed to defeat the dwarves through sheer ferocity and decimated the entire kingdom of Kalthux, forcing the surviving dwarves to flee. Now, after his incredible victory, Ambeoutin takes the Minotaurs back to their homeland, creating their own kingdom on the continent of Ansalon, and instating himself as the Minotaur Emperor. The wise king ruled over his people for many years, taking a wife and even siring 2 children, Mithas and Kuthas. He personally trained his sons to fight, and as they grew up to be powerful warriors, he decided to step back from rulership, leaving the kingdom to his children. Mithas and Kuthas fought each other for dominion over the kingdom. They fought so long and hard that both of them collapsed from sheer exhaustion, and after that they decided to divide their kingdom into 2 different kingdoms. Years and years later, during the Cataclysm, the Minotaur kingdom gets cut off from the mainland, turning into 2 main islands. The island of Kuthas, which is the southern island of the Minotaur Empire, and the island of Mithas, which is the northern island. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief history of the Minotaur nation and Ambeoutin, the one Minotaur that brought his people out of slavery, creating a kingdom for them, and propelling himself into a status of a legend. So we will see you in the next video, guys. Have a lovely day.